Yo, how is it going? Welcome to my international break predictions. We start in Group I with Norway qualifying for the World Cup for the first time since 1998 if they beat Estonia, and they will thrash Estonia 5-0. On to Moldova against Italy. Italy have got new manager. Um, New manager bounce, new training regime, everything new energy, new environment, um, and so on. Yeah, I think this could. I mean, before you know, this could be the manager that gets them to the old Italy of old. Unfortunately, I don't think they've got the players to be um, as a unit to be like that. So yeah, no. Still 3-0 Italy. Moldova against Italy. Well, we know what Haaland did to Moldova last international break. Italy have got new manager, so they have to adjust to new style of play, new training regime, and so on. So yeah, no. But I think Italy will win this 3-0. On to Group F with Armenia against Hungary. Um, Come on, we know it's going to be Hungary. Coincidentally, 4-0. On to the Republic of Ireland against Portugal, also in Group F. From Dublin, look, Portugal have got players who play in the Champions League, Europa League, and who've got experiences at Euros and World Cups. Republic of Ireland have got experiences at the FA Cup, League Cup, not the Champions League, not Europa League, or at least far less than Portugal, and a lot of teams in European qualifications. So yeah, 3-1 Portugal. On to Group K, starting with Andorra against Albania. Well, Albania are going to have to rate too much for Andorra, aren't they? Only England could struggle against Andorra. Um, but yeah, I'm going to have to say 5-0 Albania. On to England against Serbia, and Serbia also have got a new manager after the last manager resigned after that thrashing by England. Look, this is at Wembley. I think again, new manager bounce, new energy, new style. It can take its time, but sometimes that that change can be an instant impact. So yeah, but I think England will win 3-0, not 5-0 like they did out in Serbia last time out when they played each other. On to Friday, you start in the Caribbean qualifiers for this prediction. Trinidad and Tobago against Jamaica. With what Jamaica has been through in the last week or two, my thoughts are obviously with the people of Jamaica, and they could also qualify to the World Cup for the first time since 1998. And I think they will get a step closer by winning 2-0 against Trinidad and Tobago. Back to Europe and to Group A for Luxembourg against Germany. Look, Germany have been awful in recent years, and they weren't too bad at the Euros, but at major tournaments generally they've been very poor. Since I guess Euro 2016 or something was the last time they played a respective campaign. Oh yeah, no. So and in this qualification campaign, they've been shocking as well as the Nations League recently. But I think they'll beat. Surely they're going to thrash, or at least comprehensively beat Luxembourg. No. Well, I have put 4-0 Germany. On to Slovakia against Northern Ireland from Bratislava. Look, Slovakia got too much for Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland in Belfast can be a very awkward team to play. They can really be up for it, considering a lot of their players are playing in the Championship and League One, as a unit, they can be better than some of the teams who've got most players in their top flight. So yeah, no. But this is in Bratislava. Class of show, 2-0 Slovakia. Portugal against Armenia. Let's try to be serious about this. Portugal are so much more superior. Armenia, with no disrespect, you've got no chance to even give it a close game. 6-0 Portugal. On to Group F. On Sunday, you start in Budapest for Hungary against Republic of Ireland. I think Hungary have got a bit too much for Republic of Ireland, I would have to say. There might be about Seko, who's got injured playing for Man United, but they've still got a good team, and so 2-0 to Hungary. On to Group I between Israel and Moldova. Look, let's be honest. I think Moldova will win this. Well, no, I hope Moldova will win this, for sure, of course. Who wouldn't? And for all the innocent people of Palestine, come on Moldova. Italy against Norway. When they played each other earlier in the campaign, Norway thrashed Italy in Oslo. This one will be in Italy with a new manager, with a case to prove that they are capable of giving Norway a game. Before this qualification campaign, I'd probably said 3-0 Italy, home and away. But now I'm going to say 2-2 in Italy. Albania against England in England's group. I'm going to say England will have too much for Albania. 3-0 England in Tirana. Serbia against Latvia. It's going to be a case of how much? 4-0 Serbia. Germany against Slovakia in Group A. I think it's going to be a tight one, because Germany will know what dangers Slovakia have. Slovakia will know Germany's vulnerabilities. So I'm going to say 2-1 Germany against Slovakia. Northern Ireland against Luxembourg. I think 2-0 probably would undermine Northern Ireland's capability. 4-0 or 5-0 would be overdoing it for me. So 3-0 Northern Ireland. On to Wednesday and back into the Caribbean. Jamaica's last qualifier against Curaçao, if that's how you pronounce them. Jamaica to win 3-1. And the other group game, Trinidad and Tobago to beat Bermuda 2-0. And that's my predictions. Please like, share and follow. But until next time, I am out. Bye. Yo. To all the other teams who I would wish good luck to include Spain, Poland, within Europe, and outside of Europe, Australia, Canada, and US.